let's talk about tanning culture and a conversation that I just had with my hairdresser and how I lied to her and why I lied to her. I'm going to break it all down for you and tell you an interesting, hopefully it'll be interesting story. I'm Melanoma Mom. Welcome to my channel. I am learning to live life after having melanoma skin cancer, and let me tell you, it requires a lot of changes. So I recently got my hair done. I went for the curtain bangs, okay? Got my hair done this past week, and when I first sat down in the chair, my hairdresser looked at me and said, "So I can see that you don't get out in the sun a lot. Are you wanting to go lighter with your hair color?" And for some reason, I felt the need to tell her that yes, since I had skin cancer and put on a lot of sunscreen, I'm just getting whiter and whiter, and I laughed nervously. She said, "Well, have you tried tanning lotion?" I said yes, but when you put sunscreen on top of it, it just, it kind of takes the tan away, which was a complete lie. And then she said, "Well, have you tried a spray tan where you go in and have a professional spray tan?" I said, "No, I haven't." Why did I lie about that? And so I was thinking back on it, and for some reason I felt the need to justify the paleness of my skin. Like it wasn't good enough, like I was supposed to have a tan. The whole conversation, my hairdresser, I felt feeling sorry for me that I couldn't get a tan, because at various points in the conversation she would be like, "Oh girl, we're gonna get you a tan. We gotta get, we're gonna get you a tan, get you looking healthy again." And she is a fabulous hairdresser. I'm not trying to talk bad about her at all, because I think it's just tanning culture. And honestly, before I had melanoma skin cancer, I thought a tan was the epitome of health as well. The way you have just a little bit of sun kiss. I mean, I never tanned really great, which is one of the reasons why I was susceptible to melanoma skin cancer, is because I would just turn red. But having some color and using some fake self tanner, which I used to use like a gradual tan lotion to get some color on me. For some odd reason, that's what our culture is health is equated with having a tan. And I'm noticing, I thought it was okay with the whiteness, the paleness of my skin, and I don't think I am. I think I'm having a harder time with it than I thought. And that is evident in the fact that I felt the need to lie to my hairdresser. Oh, while we're talking about tan, my face might look a little bit darker than the rest of my body. I am trying out this, everybody's raving about this, the Dermatology Physical Tinted Moisturizer SPF 44 in a universal tint, Glowy and Prevent. It's an all physical tinted moisturizer. I will probably do a review on this because this is just my second day trying it out, but that's what I got. That's the sunscreen I got on my face this morning. No foundation. I have a little mascara, little concealer under my eyes, but the rest is the sunscreen. Do you still find that need to be tan versus accepting the paleness of your skin? Do you feel better with a tan? Honestly, I don't even bother with the tanning lotion on my legs because I'm not wearing shorts outside. I do not feel comfortable. I'm not at that point yet. I just had surgery for melanoma skin cancer of February of this year, and I do not feel comfortable showing my legs yet and exposing them because it's a lot of surface to the sun, and honestly it's just easier. It's so much easier to just put pants on than it is to put sunscreen all over my legs. What do you use? Do you use a tanning lotion? Do you go get a professional like spray tan? Does sunscreen affect like a fake tan? Does it? Because I want to use mostly mineral sunscreens, and many of them, not all of them, that new native sunscreen that I love. I just literally finished the last of the coconut pineapple scent of the native sunscreen on my arms this morning. It does not leave a white cast on me, and it rubs in really well, but my Kula, which I love, my Kula sunscreen, it does leave a white cast. So would that take away the effects of a fake tan? I don't know. I have so many questions. And why should I feel like in order to look healthy I have to have a tan? Like, why is that a thing? I remember years and years and years ago, I want to say my grandmother's generation, I remember my grandma, she didn't show her arms or her legs, and she wore high neck blouses. Well, how do I put this? She thought that having her skin be as white as possible looked better and healthier on her than having a tan. But I know that that was also at one point, wasn't that associated with class, like a class distinction, where if you had a tan that meant you were working outdoors a lot, and if you didn't, that meant you were like a higher class? I don't know. I don't know my history. So, but I wish that we could just accept all skin tones. And I've noticed it's very difficult too. Like this one I'm trying out that says universal tint. I don't think this would work for the darkest of dark skin, and it's struggling a little bit with my palest of pale skin. Have you had any awkward conversations with anybody? My hairdresser is super tan. Like I could tell she'd been tanning. Like her face was darker than normal. Her arms were darker than normal. I don't want to offend people who tan by saying, yeah, has skin cancer, tanning's really bad for you. UV ray exposure, a tan is signs of UV damage on your skin, which is really bad, leads to faster aging and leads to skin cancers. So how do you broach that subject with people? I'm really struggling, because I don't want to come across as judgy, but at the same time, is it my responsibility to help educate people? I feel like that's what my channel's about. I don't know. Let me know. Bye.